I want to show you how to make bracelets like this using yarn or embroidery thread, using cardboard. Depending on the size of what you start with, the outcome will be different. This one's probably worsted weight yarn. This one's a little bit lighter. And then this really thin one is embroidery thread. So we start with a piece of cardboard. We make the loom from cardboard, and I tend to cut a circle. I trace something and make a circle, and then I fold it into eighths. So I have a guideline of where I should make my flat spots, and I start from there. Then I cut the cardboard to match my pattern and pick a center spot. Now it'll still come out if you have 8 sides and it's crooked, but it's kind of nice to have it not be completely crazy. So you need the cardboard and 7 pieces of yarn or embroidery thread or string, and probably a pair of scissors. And what I do is I poke a hole in the center. I have my embroidery scissors, but you can use a pencil or skewer or something. And then usually it's easiest to push the threads through before knotting them. You can do it the other way, but you have to pull the whole length of the thread through, which is frustrating. If you're going to use embroidery thread, make sure not to make the hole in the disc too big, because the knot will simply pull through. So once I have the ends through, just tie a simple overhand knot, like this, and it's threaded. You also want to go ahead and cut a slot on each of the sides. Probably don't use your embroidery scissors. It's the only pair I have right here. And put each of these in a slot. It doesn't really matter what order you put them in, because they tend to get mixed up anyway. So once you have that all set up, it's really straightforward. You'll have, because you have 7 threads and 8 sides, you'll have 1 blank spot. And that needs a slot too. Hold the empty slot towards you and count up 3 slots or 3 strings. 1, 2, 3. That third one you take and you move and you put it in the empty slot. And then you turn. And from the empty slot you count 1, 2, 3. And you turn so you have a blank spot. And you keep doing that. 1, 2, 3. Lift. Turn. And I find that it helps to go like this periodically, because these will get tangled if you don't. And eventually this will build up and start to want to come through the hole. So once in a while, if you give this a tiny little tug, it'll keep from doing that. Here's one in progress. You can see the rope is developing there.